I feel so much like Bruce Willis in Die Hard right now.
We're here.
We are at Anakeesta for a very special event.
Yeah, we are so excited. First of all, thank you, Anakeesta, for having us out. We are so excited about tonight and already very impressed with that treehouse.
Absolutely. And yeah, Sandy's talking about their new Birdventure. That's what brings us out tonight. Life-size birdhouses, and wait till you see how this is lit up at night. You're not gonna believe it. You're gonna wanna come back to see, have your kids and big kids like us do a night experience. But there's so much going on at Anakeesta. Their new Hellbender coaster. They've got a special announcement later on tonight, and we're gonna bring it to you all on this Adventure That Rocks. No, don't worry, the slides are still closed. But I just had to take that opportunity just to lay in there and show you guys how cool it is.
And we're welcoming you here tonight, really, for four elements that are going to be opening. One is Fur Trader, which is not yet open yet. It'll be opening in the beginning of the year. The other one is this plaza area that you're in today. This is kind of a festive marketplace plaza. I tell folks that it looks pretty permanent, but reality, it's going to change. In a couple of years, we're going to come back in and redo the central portion of the Stone Village complex area. But this is a great bandstand. We have our food services and our bar, and it's really a great festive marketplace, we call it, for Anakeesta. And then our two favorite elements are, of course, Hellbender and Birdventure, which Bryce is going to talk about in just a second. Each one of them are a phenomenal addition to Anakeesta. I mean, this is going to be really a new central area of the park, and again, it's in about a 25% expansion. And really, what you see here is probably it's really our first phase of Stone Village, of what is really going to be at least 3 to 4 phases. So there's a lot more coming in Stone Village. So stay tuned to it. Not only the redevelopment of this plaza area, but a number of additional buildings and an expansion of the overall village area.
We're so excited that Birdventure and our Hellbender Smoky Mountain Coaster are finally ready for you all to experience. While we're not speaking up here, you'll be able to go down to Birdventure, kind of see all the details that really went into the planning to make Birdventure that. Also, our Hellbender Mountain Coaster is running when we're not on stage as well, so the last ride for that will be at 8:30, so definitely check it out. It is 3,000 feet of pure fun in the Smoky Mountains, and if you're more of a thrill seeker than I am, you can absolutely do it in the headlights and in the dark, so knock yourself out on that.
Birdventure, when we say it is incredible at night, take a look. Let's go down for a closer view. It's closed right now, but this is one of the slides, and it lights up on the inside. So that means at night, these slides is gonna be an incredible ride. How fun are these slides that light up at night? You definitely can't see this during the daytime. Just to give you another idea on just how beautiful this is lit up at night. Okay, bird, I don't know what your name is, but let's go inside your pad. This bird even has a chandelier in here. Not bad for a bird's nest. Sandy, did you test out this mirror? Get ready.
Okay.
Sandy's gonna demonstrate. Oh, and look at that.
You can
there
email
is
it.
Sandy to Anakeesta. And she, like she said, you said you can email your photo?
Yeah. You just touch email and then you email it.
I've just learned this bird's name must be Harmony Blue because it actually has some gold and platinum records. Their walkways are like little roller coasters. This is so cool. I know the camera probably can't pick that up. Let's check out the owl's nest or house or crib. What do you think an owl would call this? Looks like his library. This owl even likes to stay warm with a fireplace. Some of his friends, I'm sure. Underneath the bookcases, I noticed this rope net, or is it a rope ladder? Because take a look, and you can climb and climb and climb up to the top. Just to give you an idea about that inside structure you could climb, it goes all the way up. It looks like to there, because look at how the windows have that netting. That's a long way up. Now, I am not sure if we're allowed to climb up to the top tonight. It does say wet paint. And Sandy, I'm sure, may end up stopping me if I try. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to go up to the top of Birdventure. You hear, Sandy? Get stuck? How's that possible? All right, here we go. Now, I don't know if I can even climb this all the way up there and do the camera at the same time. Still climbing. As you can see, I've made it to the top. See what's in there. An old typewriter, some wet paint. Al likes some fish. His suitcase. And Al's point of view. Shoot! I just realized I'm not at the top. I've got to go in there. I really hope I fit. I don't want to be like Pooh Bear. I'm really starting to wonder if I can make it out of here or even get to the top of that. Just to give you an idea, that's where I gotta go. Let's see if I can do this. Getting up? Okay, I did it. Getting down might actually be a bigger challenge. There's even a bird's nest up here for those that just love that attention to detail. Let's see whose house this one is. Ooh, you got some bear carvings, a lunchbox. That's always handy to have. What do you think? Is this a bird collar? That's my guess that that's what this is. So we must be in the bird watchers establishment with his fine collection of animals in the trees.
So where did you get the idea that we are right now in the bird watcher's nook?
I read it.
Where?
No, I'm just kidding. Behind you, Sandy, is a lunchbox and either a bird or duck collar. The birds wouldn't use that, and they don't eat out of a lunchbox. Mr. Owl, down that way, I don't think he would be doing duck and bird calls and eating out of a lunchbox. And then, who's doing all the wood carvings in here?
Yeah, it actually says Chisel's Wood Shop up there.
Oh, maybe it's Chisel. Old man Chisel.
Ta-da.
That's what Sandy spotted right there. Chisel's Wood Shop. Sandy, I have to make a huge correction.
What's that?
I've misled people.
Uh-oh.
That is not a bird watcher's house.
Nope.
Up top, I had no idea because I didn't see him.
Oh.
There's a woodpecker, and his name is Chisel.
And that makes sense why there's wood carving.
Yeah.
At Chisel.
Poor old man Chisel does not live there.
He's a bird watcher, but he's a bird also.
We are on the top level. There is actually other levels to Birdventure, and of course, a very numerous amount of slides. The details they've done on Birdventure is just amazing.
I'm loving these light up.
And absolutely love how everything is all lit, and as Sandy pointed out, don't forget about those light up slides. We're on the second floor here, and it looks like it's a bit of an obstacle course. Sandy is going through the obstacle course. Also up here on the second floor is this incredible air bridge where you're walking on logs as Sandy's trying to balance herself, because people don't go jumping up and down on these. Sandy doesn't like that too much. However, I like jumping them, and so's my friend back there likes jumping up and down on them. Next up are these little platforms you get to walk across or skip across. Sandy's choosing the walking route. Next up for our mid-level challenge is this rope circle walk, it looks like, where you walk into the center of the nets, maybe? Let's find out. Sandy needs a demonstration, so I step in the center like that and just keep moving forward. We do have these rails or ropes to hold on to if you get a little wobbly. Stand and get wings behind you like Sandy. These slides, they just seem really cool. Oh, and look, this one you can actually, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see the LED lighting that's being used in there. For those not aware, Anakeesta has a new coaster, Hellbender. And I'd love to show you some shots of it. However, it's 7 o'clock at night, so you won't be able to see much from my camera in the dark. We are walking down right now to ride it. And at least I can show you what the car looks like, just to give you an idea. on what the new coaster looks like. Mountain Coaster, the Hellbender. Sandy's getting buckled in for her ride. Here's my chariot right here. Sandy and I just rode the Smoky Mountain Hellbender and can't wait to hear what Sandy's thoughts are. Something that's really cool if you're riding this at night, and I already am going to tell you, I highly recommend riding this at night because the track is completely dark except your car has a headlight on it. So it's just like you're kind of flying through the woods in your car with your headlights on. You kind of get that same experience. Now, on the way back up to Anakeesta, you'll notice the headlights come off just so that you can get a serene, nice view of the ride up to Anakeesta, unless you're like someone like me that's filming at this moment in time. Here we go. That little red light you just saw, that's Sandy up ahead of me. Once again, I absolutely loved this night ride on this coaster. So if you get the chance for a night ride, definitely take it. Want to learn more about Birdventure out of Anakeesta? Well, let's hear it directly from Anakeesta themselves about their newest attraction.
What is Hellbender? What is Birdventure? Birdventure, which is behind you, is 5 different levels. And as my dad said, you have to check out all the levels. It's super cool. We're very excited about it. It's been in process for about 2.5 years now. So it's a long process to design it and then redesign it and then build it and then redesign it. So we're happy to be where we're at. And so there's 3 different birds. You've got the pileated woodpecker, the owl, and the bluebird there on the side. So the woodpecker, his name is Chisel. He is an artist or an aspiring artist. So as you walk through his birdhouse, you'll see his carvings, his little area as where he puts his little artwork. So check that out. Albert Einstein is our owl. He is a world traveler. If you go up into his attic, you can see all of his luggage and his books and his maps around the world. So he's quite the owl. And then Harmony Blue is our bluebird. She's a superstar. Check out her platinum records. You might even be able to get a photo op in there. So she's our local celebrity. The middle level has some adventure elements that you can wander your way through, and the bottom level has 7 slides, which we call our Chutes and Ladders concept. So if you've ever played the board game as a kid, this is Chutes and Ladders in real concept. In Hellbender, if you don't know what it is, it's the largest salamander and a predator. It is endemic to the Smoky Mountains here, so it's very true to our concept here, that we want to be true to the Smoky Mountains. So it was a great teeing off point. And down the road, actually next year, we're going to launch the theming for it, because the whole theme behind the Hellbender coaster is that you are running the Greenbrier Grand Prix. So you are the Hellbender, and you are racing down the track, busting through the beaver dams and all the bear fanatics that are having their beers watching you go by. And then on your way back up, you take the winner's alley, and there's a champagne toast at the end. So that's phase 2 of Hellbender. But just to talk about it a little bit, it's a Weekend 2.0 coaster, and it'll be about 4 times the capacity of our existing coaster. You start off with these amazing views of Mount LeConte, and you dip into the trees, into the canopy, 360 your way down to the bottom, and then come back up. It's a super smooth ride, and we're excited to offer more rides to our guests here at Anakeesta. So huge element for us, and we're super excited.
And that's not the only announcement.
Correct.
Yeah.
Coming soon to Anakeesta, they are actually going to expand
More.
Astrolumina.
Yeah, they're gonna expand that park.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It sure does. There is so much happening out here at Anakeesta, and like we did at the beginning, and once again, we really want to thank Anakeesta for having us out.
Yeah, what a special night. It was amazing. Thank you again.
Absolutely. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe yet,
What you waiting for?
because you really never know where we're going to end up next, maybe in a birdhouse. Be sure to make each and every day, including those lit up in lights and life, an adventure that rocks. Looking for more fun photos and maybe little mini videos that we didn't include in this video you're watching now?
Be sure to check out our TikTok, our Instagram, and our Facebook pages.
And we're going to put those links also in the description down below.